It was the most virulent, deadly viral outbreak the world had ever seen. When the affliction began to finally relent, 2/3 of the planet's population, 4.2 billion people, were gone. For those left after, the new epidemic was one of moral degradation, survival by any and all means, a pandemic of the inhumane. But small patches of hope sprouted from the fallow ashes of what once was. And for some, our humanity remained the only thing worth fighting for.
No.
Hey, it's all right. You're all right. It was just another nightmare. I got you, okay?
Why won't this stop? Why do I keep seeing it? I can't.
I know. But you just have to.
No, don't tell me I have to be patient or that it'll fade with time. I am sick of hearing that, Matt.
Okay.
I've talked to just about everyone until I'm blue in the face, and everyone says the same thing over and over. It'll fade. You did the right thing. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody has anything useful to say or any good advice on how to actually fix this.
And I keep telling you that there's nothing to fix.
How do you do it? How do you manage to sleep through the night after everything you've done? It's like you've got no conscience at all.
Is that what you really think?
Oh God, Matt, I'm sorry. No, it's just, I'm so frustrated and I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I mean, I guess I thought after everything we went through in Oregon City and what we've been dealing with here and our wedding preparations, it might at least distract me, but it hasn't. I mean, it's because of me that we're fighting the crowns. If I hadn't...
Okay, you need to stop that right now. Come on, just take a few breaths, okay? This thing with us and the crowns, this was gonna happen no matter what. 2 biggest kids on the block and all that. And with Huxley's grudge against us, it was really just a matter of time, babe. So you need to stop blaming yourself for it all. It's not your fault.
Yeah, everyone says that, but it's not how it feels. I wish more than anything we'd never gone to Swan Island that day. I just want it to go away. I just want it all to go away. I just want to feel normal again.
I've told you 100 times, and I'm sure I'll tell you 100 times more. But it's never going to go away. It'll fade in time, sure, but you'll never forget. It's just how it is. And like I keep saying, that's a good thing, Kate. It reminds us that we're good people and that we'll do what needs to be done so other people won't have to suffer.
Hey, Cohen, we need you in the planning room.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Duty calls.
We've only got a couple days left until we hit the crowns, and Shauna is supposed to send word on a few last-minute details. The good news is that she's got all their prisoners ready to fight, so we have our army. Now, it's a matter of arming them all, and hopefully she's found out where they store their weapons. You should try to get some more rest. It's still pretty early.
No, I'm awake now. Nicole and Jamie are going to help me decorate this morning, so maybe I'll get a jump on that.
All right. I'll see you at lunch.
Yeah. And Matt, I really am sorry for snapping at you. I know you're just trying to help.
Don't worry about it. I can take it.
I know. You're really strong.
That, and I love you.
I love you too.
Good morning, future Mrs. Cohen.
Hey, Nicole.
Are you ready to... Oh, wow. You look terrible. Are you okay? Are you coming down with something?
No, I'm fine.
You don't look fine. Seriously, are you...
I said I'm fine. I'm just having trouble sleeping.
Wedding jitters? Oh my God, you're not getting cold feet, are you?
No, of course not. I love Matt and I'm going to marry him.
Oh, good. You had me a little worried for a moment.
No, everything between Matt and I is just fine. I'm just a little stressed out right now.
Okay. If you want to talk, you know I'm always around.
Thank you, but I'm kind of sick of talking. I'd rather focus on other things and keep busy at the moment.
Good morning. How's our sweet little bride-to-be this morning?
Oh no, she's got that stupid grin on her face again.
You know, as happy as I am that you finally got together with Fox, there are days when I really miss the old cynical Jamie.
Well, too bad, because that Jamie has been banished forever.
Thanks to the handsome prince.
He may have a hand in it.
Phrasing.
Oh, you know, you don't have to make everything into some weird sex joke, you know?
I know I don't have to, but it's so much fun seeing your face get all red and splotchy.
Hey, can we focus here? We've got a lot to do today, and I'd really appreciate not having to listen to the two of you quipping at each other all day.
Okay, calm down. I mean, are you okay? You're looking a bit flushed. Are you getting sick?
No, I'm fine.
Seriously, Kate, if you're not feeling good, you should try and rest. You're getting married in just a couple of days.
And I have a ton of stuff to do before that. We've got to get this place cleaned up and looking somewhat like a proper chapel. I've got to get my dress ready, and we still need to set up the reception area. I've got no time to rest.
And we'll get it all done. I promise.
Yeah, we can totally take care of whatever you need us to. Your wedding is going to be perfect.
No, I need to keep busy. So can we just get started?
Okay? Yep, absolutely. But seriously, Kate, if you need to...
I said I was fine. Now can we please drop it?
Yup, no problem.
Hey, Matt, do you know where Mary is? We were supposed to meet up at lunch to talk about something, but she never showed.
Well, last I heard, she was helping Alan out in the east. They were marking some more containers that we can use for housing. I thought you were supposed to be helping Kate with preparations for the wedding.
We were, but I think she needed a break. She was getting a little bridezilla level irritable, so we decided to give her some time alone. Is she all right? She didn't look so good this morning.
Yeah, she's been having trouble sleeping. She's having nightmares.
Nightmares? About marrying you? That makes sense.
Oh, you're so funny.
Don't forget beautiful.
And so modest. You're like the complete package.
So glad you finally noticed.
Okay, look, seriously. I think Kate's still having trouble reconciling what happened to her at Swan Island. And I think as we get closer to our attack, the more her anxiety is manifesting. Look, I've tried talking with her about it, but it's just going in one ear and out the other. I don't know what more I can do to help her. And after what happened with Stencil, I don't think she feels like she can trust anyone with this.
That's crazy. She knows she can trust us. We're her friends, her family.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir here. But she can be pretty stubborn. And I think she feels like she's got to handle this on her own because she doesn't want to dump it all on us since we're gearing up for battle, you know? Like, she doesn't want to add any more stress than we're already dealing with.
So what are we supposed to do? I mean, we can't let this go on. Isn't there anyone around here that could get through to her? Someone who she'd listen to?
I don't know. I mean, I think she's talked to everyone. Well, almost everyone. But I don't know if it'd do any good at this point. I mean, if I can't get through to her, what are the odds that he could?
It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Well, it definitely couldn't get any worse. Come on, let's go see if he'd be willing to help her put things into perspective finally.
Hey, Cohen! We got some great news. We found another 10 containers with building materials inside. I've got people sorting through it now, and Alan thinks we might have the first 10 homes finished in a month. He wants to start setting up the next block for containers.
That's great. But let's hold off until after the battle. In fact, we should have everyone just take it easy for the next few days.
I think that's a good idea. You know, I had my doubts when I came here, but this place is really starting to feel like a real community. It feels like home.
Well, if we can make Alan's vision become reality, that's exactly what it's going to be.
Oh, I'm going to have a big porch on my house with a hammock. I'm just going to spend my days lying in that thing with a cold beer in my hand and some burgers on the grill.
That actually sounds wonderful. What time is dinner?
I'll bring a pie.
Count me in. I'll bring more beer.
Open invitation to you all, especially if there's beer and dessert. Not to change the subject, but have we heard anything from Swan Island?
Not yet, but I expect Izzy and Ivy will be back sometime tonight with the latest.
I gotta say, Shauna's been doing a bang-up job with this. She's gotten us so much. I feel like we could take the crowns now.
Yeah, she's not doing too bad. The last report we got said she'd made contact with some of the Crown's prisoners, and things were looking optimistic. Have any of you seen Fox by any chance?
I haven't seen him since this morning.
I thought I saw... Yep, there he is with Jamie.
Get back here. Don't make me kick your butt.
Oh, I'd love to see you try it,
And I
Nichols.
think he might have pissed her off. It looks like she's trying to kill him.
Yeah? You think you can handle this, huh?
Whoa, would you look at
You think
that?
I'm afraid of you? Come on, bring it, tough
I
guy.
didn't think I'd ever see that again.
Oh, that's it?
See what?
I can't believe it. Here we are breaking our backs, and those two are acting like children.
Yeah, they are, and I can't tell you how good it makes me feel.
Aren't they just adorable? Wait. Cohen? What's wrong with Fox's face? Is he having a stroke? Nicole, you're a doctor. Should we do something?
No, Wheeler. He's fine.
That, my friend, is called a smile. Wow. I haven't seen that in years.
I wasn't even aware that boy was capable of smiling. Are you sure there isn't just something wrong with his face?
Not bad. Not
You
bad.
know, I promise you, he's fine. Better than fine.
Nope. I don't like it. It's creeping me out. Fox smiles like a straight line. Make it stop. Make him stop doing that.
Get used to it, Wheeler. I think we're going to be seeing that a lot more often thanks to her.
Oh, man.
Nicole, there you are. Where's Jamie? I've been looking all over for you guys. You said you're going to help, and then you just abandoned me, and...
Shh. We don't want to spook them.
I bet it's been years since he let his guard down that much.
Wow. They look so happy. Like they don't have a care in the world.
Very impressive. That kick was so high, I didn't know she could do that.
See that?
Oh, I get it. He's training her like you did with Kate, right?
He could be, but I doubt that's what's
But you left
happening.
yourself open.
But Mary's right. That was a pretty solid kick. Must be that dance
Okay, you wanna
background
play
of
dirty?
hers.
We'll play dirty. Take that.
Okay, what was that? That sound he just made. What was it? What the hell was it?
Oh my God, did he just giggle?
Like a Japanese schoolgirl.
Okay, that was adorable.
Okay.
No,
now
it
you
wasn't.
crossed the line.
It was stuff of nightmares. Cohen, you need to do something right now. Make it stop.
Oh, shut up, you jerk. It's sweet.
Never. No.
Ah, crap. I think we've been spotted.
Don't look nervous. They can smell fear.
And whatever you do, don't look them in the eye. They'll rip your faces off.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, you know, just trying to get our new home together. What about you two?
Nothing important.
I was just showing off my sweet hand-to-hand combat skills.
By tickling him?
I'll have you know that I've got a black belt in rib poking, see?
Okay, that's your last warning, Nichols. Do it again and you will suffer a fate worse than death.
Bring it, tough guy. I will go full tickle ninja on you.
Tickle Ninja?
Oh, you don't know about tickle ninjas? They were the most feared assassins ever known. Their weapon of choice? A good poke in your ribs.
You know it, sister.
Okay, not to interrupt what I'm sure will be an epic battle that will be talked about for years. But these guys were looking for you, Fox.
All right. What's going on?
Actually, I think we can take care of it ourselves. In fact, why don't you guys go and let everyone know they can take the next couple of days for themselves?
That's a good idea. Everyone should enjoy themselves as much as they can before we take on the crowns. We could even get Jackie to double tonight's rations. I think we can spare it.
I'm on it.
Excuse me. Kate?
Is she all right?
She might be mad that we took a break with the wedding details. I'll go talk to her.
Actually, Jamie, I was hoping Fox might talk to her.
Me? Why me? What do I know about wedding stuff?
It's not about... Guys, can you give us a minute?
Sure. We can go back to decorating. Mary, we could use your help. Besides, we need to talk about that other thing.
Yes, we do.
I'll see you at dinner, babe.
You just watch yourself. I owe you for that last poke.
You can never defeat a true tickle ninja.
Seriously, dude, I think she bruised me.
As much as I love hearing about how your girlfriend is kicking your butt, I actually need your help.
With Kate?
Yeah. So, I told you what happened on Swan Island, right? Before you came back?
Yeah, you ran into the crowns and Huxley was there, and then during your escape, Kate got trapped by their leader or something and had to shoot him, right?
Well, essentially, yes. So she's been having a hard time reconciling the fact that she had to kill someone. She was getting better while we were with Stencil, but I'm pretty sure it's because she was distracted by what he was trying to do. Anyway, after we exposed him as a fraud, she's been getting worse. She's been having nightmares lately, and I've tried talking to her, but I don't think it's getting through.
That's why she's been so moody lately.
Yeah, probably. I thought maybe you could help her. At the very least, you're one of the few people who'll truly understand what she's going through, so would you mind having a word with her?
Of course, but I don't know what I can say that you haven't already.
Maybe just the fact that it isn't Maybe just the fact that it's coming from you will be enough.
Then it's worth a shot. I'll go find her and see what I can do.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, Kate. Whoa, hey. You all right?
No, I am so far from all right. I don't know. I feel like I'm being crushed from all sides and I don't know what to do.
Cohen said you've been having nightmares.
Save your breath, Fox. Matt's already told me 1,000 times about how I did what I had to and that eventually the memory will fade and everything will be normal again one day.
Well, he's sort of right. Look, the memory will eventually fade, but there's no going back to normal. Not after something like that. Taking someone's life, even in self-defense, it changes you. It leaves a scar.
But I don't want to change. I don't want to.
I know, Kate. I know. Believe me, I know. And if I had my way, you never would have had to do these terrible things. If I had my way, no one here would have had to do the things we've all had to do to survive. It's not right, and it's definitely not fair.
How do you do it, Fox? How do you let go of all the bad things you've had to do?
Personally, I don't.
What?
Kate, do you think I'm a bad person?
No.
Do you think that I'm some sort of psychotic monster who likes causing harm?
No, obviously.
And yet, you know I've killed people. A lot of people. I did it without hesitation, and I will likely kill more people before I leave this world. Still think I'm not a monster?
But you don't kill people because you like it. You do it to protect them. Oh. Huh. Oh.
Yeah. Look, I know you'd like to believe that there is always an alternative to violence, and I honestly wish you were right. But on this, sometimes it's the only choice we have. When you got trapped up there and you let your instincts take over and did the only thing you could to survive, fight or flight, and flight was off the table.
But no, Fox, that's not what happened. He was on his knees. He was unarmed, and he was completely helpless.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't know.
Kate, okay, look, please don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of compact.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Okay, what I mean by that is you're a pretty small woman who, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have a lot in the way of self-defense training. And even if you do, someone who's really determined could probably overpower you. Now, from what I've heard, this guy was pretty sick, and it's very likely that when he was finished with his little mind game, he was just going to take you down and tie you up, and then I think that somewhere inside you understood what was happening and what was likely going to happen. And that's when your instincts kicked in. And you protected yourself the same way I had to.
Did you get trapped in some psychomaniac's lair too?
Not exactly. While we were in Afghanistan, Matt and I saw our fair share of horrible things, and we had to do things that we'll carry with us for the rest of our lives. Just like you're going to have to carry this. But the very worst thing I ever had to do, I did it alone. And it's the one thing that I wish more than anything I could take back. Just like you, I still question whether I did the right thing. Every single time I think about it, I ask, what if? What if I hadn't hesitated? What if I'd rushed? And I'll never know. Because just like you, I did what I had to do.
What did you do? I'm sorry. If you don't want to talk about it.
No. It's fine. Look, maybe if you hear this, then you'll understand things a bit better. So Matt was still in the hospital at the time. This was roughly a couple weeks after the butt bullet incident, which we will never speak of. We were supposed to be meeting another unit in this little out-of-the-way town somewhere in the middle of the desert. And what we didn't know at the time was that they were waiting for us. Well, we came in marching like we owned the place, and none of us really thought twice about the fact that there was almost no one in the street. There were enough people to be going about their business that it didn't occur to us that anything was out of the ordinary. So when they opened up on us, three of our guys were down. So when they opened up on us, three of our guys went down. Never even knew they'd been shot. We were surrounded and pinned by snipers. Now, I don't remember how, but we managed to move enough to get under cover, and I offered to cut around the building and take out one of the snipers. My captain, he assessed the situation and figured if I could get up to where one of the snipers was, I might be able to get him and then use that position to take out the one across the way and maybe some of the guys on the ground. So he gave me and this guy named Hodgkins the green light, and off we went. It wasn't easy, but we managed to fight our way into the building, and we snuck up to the third floor, and when we came around the corner, Hodgkins took three to the chest. Now, I was able to take out the sentry, and then I moved to take out the sniper. Well, when I burst through the door, I found myself face to face with a kid, a little boy. He couldn't have been older than 13. Well, he stared at me and I stared right back at him, and it felt like an eternity that we stared at each other. And then this kid, this little kid, pulls out a detonator. He was going to blow both of us to hell, and I shot him. I didn't wing him or take out his leg or anything. I just pulled the trigger and got him right in the head. I've never told anyone about that day. Not even Matt knows.
Oh my God. That's awful. Fox, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Look, I didn't tell you that for sympathy, Kate. I told you because you need to understand that sometimes we don't have a choice. You're still a good person. Probably one of the best of us. But you need to accept that you did what you had to do. You need to accept that you did what you had to do to survive. In fact, come with me. You need to see something.
Where are we going?
To the wall.
The wall? No, Fox, I can't.
Yes, you can. Come on, this way. You know, I thought it was a dumb idea when Matt first told me about it. Then I came here and I saw it for myself, and God, I realized how important it was. One day I think I'd like to see something more appropriate made, but for now, this is pretty good.
I haven't been able to make myself come here. I didn't think I'd be able to handle it.
I had trouble the first time I saw it. I still choke up a little when I come here. All those names. These were our friends, Kate. People we worked with, lived with, and fought side by side with. All these people were part of our family. Every name on this wall was someone who helped to shape our future. Look here.
Shakes. Wow, I haven't thought about Shakes in so long.
One of the smartest, most awkward men I've ever known. And these two right here. He only knew them for a few hours maybe, but they meant the world to Matt.
Skylar and Joey.
There are roughly about 50 names on this wall right now, and sadly there's probably going to be more. But do you know whose name is not here?
I don't know.
Yours, Kate. Your name isn't up here because you fought back. And if you hadn't, then your name would be up here too, and you and Matt wouldn't be celebrating your love for each other in front of God and everyone. You're alive right now because you did what you had to do to survive, and I am so very thankful that you did.
I appreciate that, Fox. I do. I wish I didn't feel so torn up inside all the time. I wish I could just move on from it. I feel like I'm broken and I can't find all the pieces to put myself back together again. How do you and Matt do it? How do you push it aside or bury it or whatever you do?
We don't. We have to deal with it the same as you. And you're not broken, Kate. This is just a new piece of yourself that you haven't found a place for. You also need to stop trying to hold it all in or burying it or whatever it is you've been doing. You need to let it out. Look, you can talk to any of us. We may not always understand what you're feeling, but we can listen, and sometimes that's enough.
And what happens when it isn't?
You ever heard of primal scream therapy? That helps me sometimes. Just scream into a pillow or something, or look, just go up onto the roof and just let it all out. And if that doesn't work, there's always smash therapy. You know, taking a hammer or something and breaking a bunch of junk. And if that doesn't work, there's one other option.
What is it?
Just this.
A hug?
I know it's awkward coming from me and all, but I like to think that it holds some sort of comforting magic. I don't use it very often because I don't want it to lose its effect.
You're right. It's pretty powerful. Thank you, Fox. Not just for this, but for everything that you do for me, for all of us.
Hey, I'm always here if you need me, Kate. Now, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, of course.
I know that Jamie and the girls have something planned for you tomorrow night before you and Matt tie the knot, and I know that there's going to be a lot of cocktails.
You want me to watch out for Jamie?
No, I'm actually not worried about her. I actually kind of like it when she loses her truth filter. I just wish it wasn't directed at me, but that's not really important. I was actually concerned about you.
I promise I'll go easy. I think it'd be a really embarrassing way to start our marriage if I threw up all over Matt before our first kiss.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I kind of really want that to happen. Just the idea of you covering him in a few gallons of recycled Chardonnay makes me just so excited. Is that wrong? I mean, think about it. It'd be such a great story to tell your kids and grandkids about one day. My only other option is to get him nice and sauce so he throws up on you, and that just feels like I'm being cruel to you.
Oh, and all this time I thought you were the nice one.
Yeah. You think Jamie's been a bad influence on me?
Somehow, Fox, I think maybe this darkness has been inside you a long time.
Homestead, Episode 8, The Wall. Written, directed, and produced by James Robinson. Story by James Robinson, Travis Box, and Danny Hedham. Music by You. This episode starred Travis Box as Cohen, Summer Shore as Kate, Rebecca Gurney as Jamie, James Robinson as Fox, Danny Hedham as Wheeler, Samantha Stark as Nicole, and Crystal Thornton as Mary. Homestead is a Not Another Podcast production.